I told you that the beat behind the biggest reggaeton anthems from Gasolina to Despacito didn't come from Puerto Rico but came from Jamaica. And now the Jamaican creators are taking reggaeton's biggest stars to court. Let's get into the story about history, respect, and the fight against cultural appropriation. Back in 1989, legendary producers Wyclef, Steely Johnson, and Cleveland Clevie Brown created a dancehall rhythm called the Fish Market Rhythm. A year later, Shabba Ranks dropped Dem Bow, built on that rhythm and unknowingly created the blueprint for the whole genre of reggaeton. Fast forward 3 decades, reggaeton is a global powerhouse, topping charts, selling out stadiums, and generating billions. But here's the catch. Steely and Clevie's rhythm, they say, was used in hundreds of these tracks without their permission, without their credit, and without a single cent in royalty. Now, the estates of Steely and Clevie have filed a massive copyright infringement lawsuit in US courts, targeting more than 100 artists and producers. We're talking Daddy Yankee, Bad Bunny, Karol G, Pitbull, even Justin Bieber, Drake, the list goes on and on. In total, over 1,700 songs are implicated. The claim? All of them use variations of the fish market rhythm, the DNA of Dem Bow, without legal clearance. The defense? Well, the drum pattern is too generic to copyright, but just last month, the judge rejected motions to throw the case out. So, the fight is definitely moving forward. No, I don't really see this as just a legal case. I look at this as a cultural reckoning. Jamaican dancehall laid the foundation for reggaeton, yet the originators are barely mentioned in mainstream narratives. Sound familiar? Rock and roll's black pioneers face the same erasure. Afrobeat creators see their rhythms repackaged with little credit. This lawsuit is a line in the sand saying, respect our culture and pay the people who built it. If Steely and Clevie's estate should win, it could set a global precedent for protecting rhythmic patterns, forcing the industry to pay for beats that form the backbone of entire genres. And if they lose, it sends a message that taking without credit is just part of the game, and the cycle of cultural exploitation will definitely continue. This case matters for the entire African diaspora, as Caribbean and Latin cultures are deeply connected. Through slavery, where the Spanish were the first to enslave Africans inside Jamaica. We're not going to go there though. But connection without credit is just appropriation. Real unity means recognition, respect, and fair compensation. So, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Should Jamaica finally get paid for the beat that built reggaeton? Or is music meant to be shared freely? Let us know in the comments, because this case could change the music industry forever. I'm Whitney McKoy, and you're watching the African Diaspora News Channel. We'll see you in the next one. But remember, until then, stay connected.